Hello, everyone, and welcome to ACIT 5920. This is a continuation, in a way, of the course from last semester, 5910. In that course, you focused on writing the introduction section of your thesis. In this course, you will write the methods section. So if you were in the 5910 course last semester, which I think most of you, if not all of you, were, looking at the roster, basically, this course runs the exact same way as the 5910 did. This is going to be an online course, and it's an asynchronous course, which means you will not need to worry about making any real-time Zoom meetings or anything like that with me. Everything that you will see on Canvas is what the course actually contains. All the assignments, all the obliques, all the other assignments, all the readings, everything is on Canvas. And while every assignment has its deadline, of course, you can complete those assignments on Canvas more or less at your own pace, as long as it's done by the deadline. So in this video, I wanted to kind of recap a couple of things that will be important for your success in the class, and mention a couple of things that I myself and the program administrators, ACIT program administrators, learned from last semester's course about how to run it better. So the first piece of advice I would give is the one I give every semester, and I mentioned it last semester, but not everyone took it. And that is the importance of not disappearing, okay? Because you might think that, you can work with a supervisor and produce a decent method section without actually doing anything in this course, and that might work for some people, I don't know. But one thing we learned from last semester is that people who did not really participate in this class tended not to do so well on the final submission on the exam. And this is not just me speaking. This was a consensus between myself and the various supervisors that I work with very closely on everyone's project. We agreed that there were some very strong submissions in the exam and some very weak submissions, to be honest. And the strength and the weakness of the submission seemed to correlate with how active their authors had been in the class and how much they had participated in the various assignments. Now, the immediate purpose of this class, of course, is to help you write the method section, which will take you closer towards the completion of your project and towards graduation. That's the immediate goal. However, the long-term goal, which is also very important, is to give you some competencies, give you some skills on academic writing in general, which you will be able to use after you've written the thesis, which will enable you to understand how academic writing functions, how to get it done when you don't have guidance from your supervisor and from someone like me. When you're on your own and you need to write something research-based, we're trying to give you skills that will allow you to do that independently. So that's why, if you look at the modules, which is the screen that you're looking at right now, which I'm sharing, if you're in 5910, you might look and see a lot of some of the stuff repeats from last semester. Like, for example, these sort of introductory assignments about writing as conversation, writing process, that repeats from the previous semester. And it does that because, like I said, for the long-term development, I don't think it hurts to review and repeat and rethink these ideas one more time. Because on the one hand, it'll sort of make the writing of your method section easier. On the other hand, as I said, I want you to develop long-term writing skills, and that's what it takes, really, understanding these conceptual issues that go around a particular project. Okay, so if you feel like, oh God, another sort of round of these sort of kind of abstract assignments, well, they're necessary because that's how you begin to understand about how writing works. Okay, please take them seriously. And another thing I wanted to mention, so you will have your obliques, which are listed in the syllabus, but you also have these low stakes assignments, discussion post assignments, and such. And again, as I say every time, these are designed to help you practice some of these ideas that you're learning in a setting that is not high stakes, that is not graded harshly, that is not graded formally, where you can sort of work out some questions and some ideas that are maybe not clear, and get that understanding of the concepts surrounding the project. Okay. We have made some changes this semester to the deadlines. We're going to give you a bit more time to develop your draft of the method section, so that you can have a few weeks at least to kind of fully bake it before submitting it for the oblig. And again, remember that this is still a draft, and you will have time to revise before the exam. And then the other obligs will follow. You can see all the information about the obligs in the syllabus, but also, as always, they will be explained, each of them will be explained in a much greater level of detail in the modules. Some of that stuff is not there yet, but it will be as we start the course. So again, I mean, my role here is to help you reach your goals of producing, in this case, the methods section. I am available to answer questions. I'm available to help. But on the other hand, I want you to understand that my knowledge of the technical aspects of your project, with a few exceptions, tends to be very limited. In other words, I don't know much about drone design or medical equipment design and such. There are some topics that I'm more familiar with, such as universal design, maybe, and a little bit about AI. But I do urge you to work very closely with your supervisors and use your supervisor's expertise for those scientific and technical aspects of the project with which I'm less equipped to help you. I know that some of you have really great working relationships with your supervisor, so keep that up. If not, then you need to get on your supervisor's radar early and make a schedule with them to regularly meet and discuss your writing, and to make sure that you get feedback from them. Your supervisor signed up for this, and that's a part of their job. It's not an extra thing that they do. It's part of their workload. So they are positioned to help you with this project. So please use their expertise. Okay, I will stop here. Again, welcome to the class. Please look around the site early and begin working on the assignments, begin working on the method section. I will be looking forward to seeing what you can come up with. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.